Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to do a speed test comparison between the TCL 10 Pro and the TCL 10L. Let's get it started. Okay, so we're going to start up with a boot up test here in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, so I'll also be doing a separate side-by-side comparison, just showing you the difference in the phones, the prices, and what you're going to get for the extra money you get for the TCL 10 Pro versus the TCL 10L. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and that will be awesome. So the TCL 10 Pro powers on first, and the TCL 10L is quite a ways behind it. Is on right now. Okay, so I'm just going to give you just a few specs here. I'll do more in the side-by-side comparison, but the TCL 10 Pro runs the Snapdragon 675 processor with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. The TCL 10L runs the Snapdragon 665 processor with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. Has a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner here and an in-display fingerprint scanner here. Now, both of these phones have been updated with their newest software update. I mean, I did see a few improvements in the camera. I did see a little bit of improvement here with the fingerprint scanner here on the TCL 10 Pro. It's a lot faster now, in my opinion, than it was. And it's pretty quick here also on the TCL 10L. Let's go ahead, verify that we are on Android 10. And you can see that we are running Android version 10. Version 10 was May 1st, 2020 security patch. So let's go ahead and check out a few Geekbench scores here. You can see here on Geekbench 5, the TCL 10 Pro got a score of 505 single core and 1622 multi-core score, while the TCL 10L got a 311 single score and 1376 multi-core. That's pretty typical here, what you see for the Snapdragon 665. So let's go ahead, go back home here, and we'll go ahead and clear out all these apps. And we'll get started with this test, starting now. TCL 10 Pro. Let's go into YouTube. That was TCL 10 Pro. Calculator. That's pretty close. Calendar. TCL 10 Pro. Clock. TCL 10 Pro. Target app. And that was the TCL 10 Pro there once again. Amazon Shopping. So yeah, TCL 10 Pro took it. Instagram, TCL 10L, Play Store, and that's about even. That's very close. Prime Video, and barely the TCL 10 Pro, Snapchat, and that was the TCL 10 Pro, Twitter. Pretty close, but I think the TCL 10 Pro took that. Let's go into Netflix. And that was the TCL 10 Pro, Temple Run 2. So game mode is on by default here on both of these devices. So we're going to see the TCL 10 Pro take it here, but just by a couple of seconds it looks like. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, 665, 675. A little bit faster there. Let's go back home. Go into Dead Trigger. And that was the TCL 10 Pro once again. And we'll open up PUBG Mobile. So there you have it. 675 versus 665. Both have the same RAM at 6 gigs. You got double the storage here on the 10 Pro at 128 gigs versus 64 gigs. But both phones work well. As you see, the majority of opening apps did go to the TCL 10 Pro. But, you know, it's not a scientific test, you know what I mean? It's just two phones side by side on my Wi-Fi network, the same Wi-Fi network, and it's going to all vary. So both of them are now ready to start up. TCL 10 Pro did fly through that pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back home here, and we'll try some reopening of apps for RAM management to see which TCL can do better here. So PUBG, and we're open. Let's go into dead trigger. Had to reload. Temple Run 2 had to also reload. Netflix was open. Twitter was open. Snapchat were good. Prime Video had to reload. Play Store was open. Instagram was open. Amazon had to reload. Target had to reload. Clock was open. Calendar was open. Calculator is good. YouTube is good. The Bible had to reload. So quite a few reloads there on the TCL 10 Pro. Now TCL 10L, PUBG is open. Dead Trigger had to also reload. Temple Run 2, same. Netflix was open. Twitter was open. Snapchat were good. Prime Video had to reload. Play Store were open. Instagram was good. Amazon had to reload. Target had to reload. Clock was good. Calendar, calculator, YouTube was open, and the Bible had to reload. So the exact same reloads on the exact same apps on both devices here. So both having 6 gigabytes of RAM, and not much difference in the processors. You know, either one of these phones here are going to be one of those phones that you can have a ton of apps in the background and have them stay open without, reloads. But as far as performance goes, both of these phones perform very, very well, with really no problems in gaming. If you want to see a gaming test on both of these phones, I'll do it. Just let me know in the comment section below. But both of them work very well. Both of them have good processors, plenty of storage, plenty of RAM, and the price is $450 for the TCL 10 Pro and $250 for the TCL 10L. And I explain the differences that you get for that extra money here in a different video. So, like I said before, be sure to subscribe and hit notification bell, because looking at my analytics, less than 1% is get notified. So be sure to press that bell for notifications. And yeah, so that's all there is to it here. 2 great phones, no problems in my opinion. It's just on the reloads, it's kind of struggles a little bit when there's 15, 16 apps in the background. So it's helpful and informative anyway. Hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below. And subscribe if you ain't. I'd appreciate it. Hit that bell for notifications. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.